Rama Rama Hare Hare. सब लोग साथ में लें. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. सब लोग लेंगे please, everyone. Hare Rama Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare. Everyone please louder. Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Everyone please. साथ में गए हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे हरे
Hare
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna. Please loudly, everybody all together. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. So I welcome once again my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for making your time for this glorious celebration. And the celebration is very simple, sublime, simply chanting the holy name of the Lord. How you are feeling like? Something transcendental? Yes. So this is the process. Just hear attentively the holy name of the Lord and just follow that. And have a mood, a crying mood, like, we just feel like we are separated from Lord Ram, Lord Krishna. And this is an opportunity to cry for him. Just cry and feel that separation. My Lord, just accept me, please accept me, whatever I am, however I am, in whatever situation I am, please accept me. And this is the special quality of the Lord, Ram, Lord Ram especially. Lord Ram said that if anybody is simply saying, my Lord, I am yours, it doesn't bother whether we are qualified, we are not qualified, he will accept it. So simply we have to just cry for it. Just have to have that desire, my Lord, please accept me. Give me your mercy today. Yes? So let's chant this holy name with this mood. Hare Krishna. Arindam Prabhu, he is again a student, 10th class student, I believe, yes? 10th class student, and very sincere. He just born and brought up in a devotee family from the very beginning of his life, very devotional, and very early stage he started chanting this holy name. So let's participate. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone together. Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So now you're feeling something different? This is the magic of this transcendental holy name. So when we chant, when we hear, it purifies our heart, our consciousness. And the purity of consciousness is that criteria of happiness. As much the consciousness is pure, the heart is pure, that much bliss, happiness, peace, satisfaction we will experience within it. So we have another 20 minutes, so we will discuss a little bit about the glorious pastime of Lord Shri Ram. Though it's a big, but we will take just one and we'll take some learning from there. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Krishna, Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Bhagavani Pracharya Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtati Deshitari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakti Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So if we see the compiler of this great epic Ramayana, Valmiki Muni, you know the past history of Valmiki Muni?
Yes.
He was a dacoit, yes. And by the mercy of Narad Muni, when Narad Muni met with him, by his mercy, he was totally transformed. And what was the instruction Narad Muni gave to him? Just come out of this sinful activity, don't do this. Just chant holy name of the Lord, Ram. And you know what was the situation of Valmiki Muni? He said, I cannot chant. I cannot chant the name of Lord, Ram. It was very difficult. Because if somebody is very sinful, it's very difficult. So Narad Muni is a very expert teacher. He said, okay, you cannot chant Ram, you chant Mara. Because your job is to kill, so you can chant this name. He said, yes, I can do this, Mara, Mara, Mara. And he started chanting this. And constantly, eventually, that Mara, 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 Mara. So he was chanting the name of Lord Ram. And simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Ram, his heart was purified. The mercy, Lord himself appeared within his heart, and he was able to compile whole Ramayana. So this is the power of the holy name of the Lord. So chanting, it will help us to invoke or to revive our lost consciousness, loving relationship with the Lord, that loving relationship which we already have with Krishna, with Ram. It will help us to revive that. So in Ramayana, as we know that Lord Ram appeared, and the purpose which is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, that when Lord appeared in this world, the purpose is very clear. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. He appears to eliminate miscreants, to protect devotees, to re-establish religion. That is the purpose. And the innermost purpose of appearance of Lord is to attract his devotees. When he comes to this world, he does different activities, different pastimes, and which is very, very attractive. And that is the purpose Lord appears in this world. So when Ram appeared, he also did so many superhuman activities. Most of the time people, because out of ignorance, they see God as themselves. They feel like, okay, just like I am, similarly God is a human being, a human person, normal human being. So they take it very differently. But we hear in Bhagavad Gita that the Lord's activity is not ordinary, is not material. Janma karma cha me devam, evam yo veti tattvata. Transcendental appearance of Lord. His activities are transcendental. It's not normal human being activities. Avajananti mamura. Only the foolish people, they consider this. But this is transcendental. Yes. And to understand Lord's pastime, or to Lord himself, we need divine mercy. By his mercy only we can understand. How we can attract mercy, how we can understand God. This pastime which I am going to share with you in Ramayana, Navmi Kirtan. So as we know this story, yes, after birth, Lord Ram, again like a student life, Vashishta Muni, he is accepted as teacher, and he got his education. Then after we know how he got married with Sita, and he was banished for 14 years to jungle. We know all this history, so we are not going into detail with that. So Lord Ram from Panchavati, Dandakaranya Van, he was just traveling, and when Sita was kidnapped, almost 13 years was gone, and at the end of this period, like Sita was kidnapped by Ravana. And he was searching here and there. He was crying, he was searching for Sita. And on his way, there was a big, giant mountain-like demon. Ferocious, very ferocious demon. And his body was like a big eye in the middle of his head. And a big mouth in the middle of his belly. And big hands, 2 hands, there was big hand. As his only job was just eating. Whatever kind of animals, tiger, elephant, whatever. Just he was grabbing and eating them. So once happened, Ram and Lakshman, they were passing through that way. And this demon, this Rakshasa, his name was Gabanda. So he, with his 2 hands, he just grabbed, with one hand he has grabbed Lakshman, and with one hand he grabbed Ram. But they were not ordinary people. So Ram and Lakshman, with their sword, they cut the hand. And when this Rakshasa, he fell down and he asked from Ram and Lakshman, he asked from, who are you? Because it never happened. He was very happily eating everyone. But this time, these two human beings, means in the form of human being, Lord himself, he was defeated and he inquired, who are you? So Lakshman introduced, he is Dashrath Nandan Ram and I am Anuj Lakshman. So when he got to know about it, he became very happy. He was very happy. He just remembered, he explained that I was a demigod, but due to my mischief, some activity in a form of a demon, he was just harassing some sage, and that sage cursed him, and he became Rakshasa. But he prayed to him, and he prayed to Lord Brahma, and then he got blessings from them that when Lord Ram and Lakshman himself, they will come to this way and they will burn, they will kill this body, they will burn you, and then you will be delivered, you will get your original form. So the commander, he said that, you please do that, kill this body, just do this funeral pyre and just let me get my body, original body, divine body, and I'll tell you how you can get Sita. So Ram and Lakshman did that. And finally, Effulgence, divine body, Governor, he explained that very close to this place there is Kishkinda forest wherein there is a Pampa Sarovar, and you go there, you will meet a ascetic lady named Sabri. Yes, you will meet with her, and there is Rishi Mukha mountain wherein you will meet with Sugriva, and you make alignment with him, and with the help of Sugriva and his army, monkey army, you will get Sita. So this just after getting this information, Ram and Lakshman, they approached to Pampa Sarovar, they went to that area. Of course, we know the story how Sabari, such a devotional, divine mood, she was serving Ram. And this is another beautiful pastime, I mean, we can see, to please Lord. Lord doesn't want anything, He just wants our love. Patram pushpam phalam toyam, yome bhaktiya prakshiti. He doesn't want some big thing, He just wants our love. So Lord reciprocated with Sabri. Sabri was delivered, and then he went to Pampa Sarovar, and there at Pampa Sarovar, it's a beautiful place, all around they were there, and Sugriva, the spies, different other monkey spies, because Sugriva, we know he was very much feared of Bali. He was hidden over there, he was hiding himself, he was always fearful condition. So when he got to know that these two personalities having bow and arrow, but looking very saintly, but they have their bow and arrow, they are coming to this way, he got feared. He said, must be they are coming from, they are the, maybe the soldier, or maybe they are coming from Bali. Bali must have sent them. He was thinking like this. So based on our condition, we think so many things like that. So he was fearful, and when these spies, when they were explaining about how they look like, so Hanuman was there. Hanuman said, I think they are not sent by Bali, and also Bali and their messengers cannot dare to come to this Rishimukha mountain because they were cursed. They cannot come here. Bali cannot come here. So anyway, so Sugriva said to Ram, to Hanumanji, that you go and inquire, you go and see, check who exactly they are. So Hanumanji said, yes, let me go. I'll disguise as a Brahmana and I'll go and inquire who they are exactly. So Hanumanji, he was a mystic, he was having lots of power, so he disguised as a Brahmana. He went there, just by seeing Ram and Lakshman, he was feeling something different. Something was happening, some ecstasy he was feeling within his heart. So when he went closer, he just offered, then he started inquiring, who are you? Why have you come here? And while doing this, he was not able to hide himself. Right? Before inquiring anything, he started explaining about himself. He told him that I don't know why I'm feeling this affection for you. Why I'm feeling some change within my heart. You are here, my Lord. My Lord means, yes, he was feeling like that. Yes, Lord himself has come. Please tell me, who are you? So Lakshman explained. He is Dashrath Nandan, Ram, and I am his brother, Lakshman. So the moment Hanuman heard about it, the moment he came to know about it, he just fell down on the ground. He was crying, weeping. His whole body was trembling in tears of love. And he was just crying. And he said, my Lord, please tell me. Please tell me. You are here standing in front of me. Throughout my life, I have been always remembering you, always chanting your holy name, always waiting for you. And now you are in front of me and I am not able to recognize you. I am asking about you. Instead of welcoming you, worshipping you, I am inquiring about you. Please tell me, what is the mistake I did? What is that offense which I committed in your lotus feet? So Lord Ram said, you could not recognize me because you are not in your original form. You were not in your original form. That's why you could not recognize me. Like Hanuman, he was in a disguise in a form of a Brahmana. He was not in his original form. Let's understand, this is philosophical. Whoever is attending the classes, the session is going on this topic only. We are body or soul? Our original identity is, we are soul. We also have different faces. And that's why we are not able to see God. God is everywhere. Ito Narsimha, Parato Narsimha, every end of the classes we chant this mantra, right? God is here, God is there, God is everywhere. But we are not able to recognize God because we are not in our original form. We have forgotten this original identity that we are soul, we are part and parcel of Krishna. So when we understand this, when we are in our true identity, then we will see God everywhere, in every place, in every person, because He's there everywhere. Right? So we have different faces. I'm Indian, I'm an American, I'm from this, I'm male, I'm female, right? I'm doctor, I'm engineer. These are the different faces we have. We are not in our original form, in our original consciousness. So the moment we come into this original consciousness, we are soul, we will see God everywhere. And then, in that consciousness, we will love God, we will serve God. Right? And this is what the purpose of our human form of life. We have to have God here within our heart. It's not just a celebration. The purpose of celebration is to invoke that love for God we have within our heart. And the simple process is chanting the holy name. Right? So the celebration means where we glorify Lord, we chant His divine names, and we cry for Krishna, we cry for Ram. Oh Ram, please accept me. Right? So as I said in the beginning that Ram is very, very merciful. Very, very merciful. He doesn't see any kind of qualification. When Vibhishan approached him, just because he took shelter of Lord Ram, he made him king of Lanka. And just other devotees they inquire, what about Ravan? If he comes, then what will you do? Lord Ram said, even Ravan comes in my shelter. Because he had already given Lanka to Vibhishan. What will you give him? Lord Ram said, I will give him Ayodhya. So merciful. Simply we have to take shelter of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna. Then we need not to worry about anything. He will give us everything. And what else we need? He is personification of bliss. We are hankering after bliss, happiness, and we are exploring that bliss, happiness in different so many things. But the real bliss is there with Ram, with Krishna. If we have Him within our heart, then everything will be there. So let's again we'll continue the kirtan, and with this mood, let's cry, let's chant His holy name and pray Lord Ram, Krishna, that please accept me. I'm yours, and He will bestow His mercy upon all of us. Right? So this is my prayer today. Though we are celebrating Ram Navami in temple on 10th, you can also come in temple and experience this. So I request now, Jai Vaikuntha Prabhu is there? Is there? So please. So this time again, now this ending kirtan, we have like when we do this at the middle of the kirtan or at the middle of the kirtan only we can start because time constraint is there. So we have flower petals. So let's offer to the Lord these flower petals. One by one we can offer. And once you offer the flower petal and when you come to this platform, don't sit down. Let's make it a celebration. It's appearance of Lord Ram, right? We are celebrating. Ordinary birthday we celebrate, we dance so much. Now here we are celebrating the appearance of Lord Ram. How much we should dance? So with this ecstatic kirtan, let's dance. This dancing is very, very scientific understanding. When you do it, you will experience it. All the anarthas goes away. You will feel lighter. You will feel enlightened, liberated. So let's have this experience, right? So gradually, slowly, just participate in kirtan, and when it is getting ecstatic, express that mood to the Lord. Now, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. You can offer flower. You can do that. Then offer. Jai Vaikuntha, this one. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank Rameshwari Radhipati for giving us such a enlightening katha. Setting the right mood for the right katha. Thank you so very much. We're thanking, so we have a traditional method of thanking by chanting, loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mantra. So all traditions great Rameshwari Radhipati Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram.
So Gaurav Prabhu, again I said like all these are very, very highly educated and devotees, means even advanced devotees I'll say. Prabhuji is again engineer by profession. And he is educating so many teenagers, kids. He has big plan. He is running a Gita Academy wherein so many students, they are learning this devotional art, they are learning devotional science, so many other skills also. So dedicated to this service. So let's welcome him also, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
मैं माता जी को और प्रभु जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा कि माता जी ने प्री सेलिब्रेशन जैसे प्रभु जी बताए थे कि रामनवमी का प्री सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं, तो प्रभु जी और माता जी मिलकर एक यज्ञ का आयोजन कर रहा है। तो अभी सभी लोग जानते हैं यज्ञ तो सभी लोग ना भाग को लिया है यज्ञ में। किस किसने लिया है यज्ञ में भाग? जिसमें आहुति देते हैं, है ना, सब ने दिया है। तो अभी हमारे पास सामग्री कुछ है नहीं है, घी है नहीं, वो आइटम भी जिसमें यज्ञ दे दें और आग लगाएं, ऐसा मुश्किल है। लेकिन यहाँ जैसे प्रभु जी बता रहे थे कि जो होली नेम है बहुत ही आसान है, इसमें करना कुछ नहीं है। इसमें क्या जो कुंड है वो हमारे कान है और सामग्री क्या है, जो भगवान का नाम जो हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र है ना, ये क्या है सामग्री अपने आप में। ठीक है, तो अपने क्या करना, बड़ा सिंपल सा प्रोसेस है। सुनना है, कान में डालेंगे, फिर एक बार इधर से हम गाएंगे, फिर आपने सब लोगों ने गाना है। ऐसा नहीं है कि केवल हम लोग गा रहे हैं और आप लोग शांत बैठे, ठीक है ना। तो सभी ने गाना है, तो सब अटेंटिव रहेंगे, कोई भी यहाँ जो बैठा हुआ शांत नहीं रहना है, ठीक है। सबको बहुत ही इजी प्रोसेस है, कुछ कठिन नहीं है। हरे कृष्ण। सबके लिए एक आसान रहेगा, क्योंकि सभी को शर्म नहीं आएगी, एक दूसरे को देखने में शर्म आता है ना थोड़ा सा। अपना आँख बंद करके दिल से गाना है, ठीक है, और ध्यान से सुनना है। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। सभी लोग कोशिश कीजिए साथ में। से साथ गाएं। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Krishna Krishna Hare कुछ लोग गा ही नहीं रहे थे। भगवान का नाम गाइए, आपसे सबसे प्रार्थना है। आवाज नहीं आ रही आप लोगों की बिल्कुल भी। प्रसाद मिलेगा, घी करके बांध देंगे। कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे राम हरे राम कीर्तन में कूदना है, ठीक है? बहुत सिंपल है, आसान सा डांस है, हर कोई कर सकता है, ठीक है? तो सभी लोग तैयार हैं? हरि बोल। ओ हरे कृष्णा हरे केवल 2 मिनट करेंगे, लेकिन सबने जंप करना है, ठीक है? कोई आगे पीछे जो नहीं कूद सकता वो बैठ सकता, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, जो कूद सकते हैं उन्हें जरूर कूदना है, ठीक है? तो लास्ट टाइम ओ हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna. We have 5 minutes more.
Did we have 5 minutes?
Let me end with the blessing after. Please sit down. Hare Krishna. So we will do Blessing Aarti now. We will chant. Namaste Narasimha glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you so much. Now the next most important activity, honoring prasadam. मेरे पास कुछ complaint आया था कि most of the devotees they don't honor prasadam. They feel like I'm not doing any service here, so I should not honor food, honor prasad. Don't feel like that. Just participating in this program itself is a big service. Coming here, attending this program like every Sunday we are doing in the morning. So whoever is not coming, don't feel anytime, any moment you can join this spiritual journey, this blissful journey, right? So don't feel like that. Prasadam is not different than Krishna himself. So when you are honoring Prasadam, you are accepting Krishna. So don't feel like that. Take a small, whatever quantity you feel like you can take, you take. Thank you so much once again. Any other announcement that you have? So, good thanks to
Sunday program in the temple.
Sunday we have again. That is what the day of appearance day of Lord Ram. We are celebrating in temple. We have temple in sector 67, Badshapur. We have temple in sector 45 as well. So sector 67, Badshapur temple. We are celebrating 11:30 onwards. We'll send a message in group. I think already that is there. So please, with family, friends, whoever willing, please come there. Have this blissful experience again out there with lots of devotees. And Sunday morning program, whoever is attending, I'm really thankful to them. And also please, if you're new to this, please join us. With your association, definitely, we will achieve the perfection of life. So please come. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Yeah.